What's up, guys? So, out the box time again. Another last Ronin figure. In fact, two of them. In fact, because I can't just get one when you need Foot Clan members. This box is a bit more torn up. So, either way, more or less Ronin. This is, of course, the Footbot. So, in the future, they use more robotic Foot Clan members. So like the Sinjas that we got earlier on, that's more like replacing police in a way with like half robotic, kind of cybernetic or cyborg ninja cops. These are legit just Foot Clan robots, much like the original cartoon had, but in all other aspects, Foot Clan was people, you know, doing the thing. But of course, you can't have your cartoon turtles or even live action turtles stabbing real people with things. That's frowned upon. So, Footbot. So I haven't opened this, so I don't even know what it looks like, other than what the packaging shows me. So I have not even seen what... Actually, oh my god, it's hideous. Okay, so actually, let me turn that there. Not bad. Does come with a whole bunch of weapons, a whole lot of different display options, including, like blaster arms, damaged face plates, an actual just head, like, just out there, so you can have more that are, like, blown apart, which is kind of cool in general. I like that it's already all beat up, like it's seen, you know, dozens of battles already, which is still really freaking cool that Neca gives options like this. Speaking of that, Neca is going crazy with some of their horror stuff. Like, there's a whole Freddy Krueger, like, set that's coming, and it's like all different types of ways like he's scared people. He comes with the furnace they killed him in. It comes with like the weird big demonic head thing. Comes with the TV Freddy. It's weird, but that's coming. There's also some other stuff that I saw. I forgot what it is, but another big set. So Neca's just going crazy. So if they want to start making any kind of stuff like that for Ninja Turtles things that we haven't gotten yet, I'm down. They gave us a TV. Didn't give us a couch. A couch would be like the thing. Like, make us a couch. Or even make us some boxes and other stuff like that to fill out like a diorama set. If you're already giving us diorama related stuff, like I have for a couple of the Universal Monsters back there, give us more. So, either way, let's flip the camera around and check out these Footbots. Yep. Alright. So, here we go. Last Ronin. You know, Footbot. Last Ronin number 10. By the way, it's a huge jump in character numbers, in case you're wondering. And then you got these. So these actually kind of came out a little bit early in the game, but once they're doing mass-produced things instead of individual figures, or characters, I should say, probably easier to go ahead and make those en masse. What was the other thing? Oh, I forgot to show off how it fits up with the other things. So, come here. Go ahead and open this. Yep, same readout as always. Ow, jeez, that is pointy. I'm gonna just cut my own finger there. Alright. Neat. Okay. So the only other thing that I have that is close to something like this, like a comic book Foot Clan member, is the Power Rangers Tommy as a Foot Clan from the Power Rangers crossover, which is still really awesome. Still waiting on the second. Never mind. I'll be waiting on those figures forever. Because Hasbro's no longer making Power Rangers stuff. They decided to hand that over to Mattel, was it? Yeah. So Hasbro's like, you know what? Even though we started most of these really, really cool Power Rangers lines, we don't feel like doing it anymore. And handed it over to another toy company. And be like, just give it back to Bandai. It's like at that point. And normally I wouldn't do this from the front, but today I decided to. So I totally didn't even cut that side. Let's go in here. Good news is that little battle damage ain't going. It's not going to be deleterious to the Footbot here. I do like the fact he's got weapon storage, as I can see already. So that's good. Let's see. The Footbot needs names. I'm going to call this one George. Okay. Well, that came out pretty easy. All right, let's get the accessory trays open here. We got beat up head, one of the swords, arm, which feels like they totally got that from the Steel Clan gargoyles. Oh, that's cool. Is it just a face covering? Like it doesn't replace the entire head? That's interesting. Okay. Just dump the accessories out and make my life easier. Okay. This is one of those ones where, you know, you've got a lot of options that if they didn't tell you how to do things, they probably should. Especially with a lot of different head options or hand options. Okay, so I've got all these things here. Got the crud out of the way. Aim down so I can see what I'm doing. Alright, so beat up head and all the wires. I like the eye hanging out. That's pretty cool. I digs that. That didn't need to be in the shot there. And I do believe that the Sinjas came with a slightly broken visored one where you can see like part of the human head through it as well. So that's cool. They did something very similar with their comic book / cartoon turtles. So that's pretty neat. Okay, now this one you just have a really beat up frickin' mask. Does that replace this? I mean, I would have to assume so. Right? There's no, like, ball joint. How are you supposed to... I mean, this literally is like a shot through frickin' thing. I gotta wonder if this is not supposed to be on there. Wait, let me look back at the box that I just tossed off to the side. Yeah, what are you supposed to do with the ripped off face? Like the blown apart head, that's weird. Okay, so it shows it the damaged head on... Yeah, what? Oh, I guess that's supposed to be for like a character to hold or something. Like that should be like held by something. Like blasted off piece. But you can swap this. This is a full-on head on a neck. So this actually is a thing. So you can swap this damaged head for the normal standard head. Okay. That's interesting. Alright, so I'm assuming the whole forearms get replaced all the way up to the elbows. That's what it looks like. Isn't there supposed to be a big blaster there or something? That's strange. Okay. I thought that's what that was. Weird. Okay, so that's what these hands likely are for. Let's do that number. Yeah, that's weird. There's like nothing there. It's just the armor extends and protrudes. Weird. I would have thought there would be... I guess the arm actually gets longer there. It's very Fugitoid-like, which kind of makes sense. Okay, what do we got here? We got what appears to be a sword-holding hand. And a slightly bigger sword-holding hand. Let me see. I like the sword here. Okay, so that's definitely for holding something else. But that is a big, round hand, for sure. For sure. Okay, the fingers have a little bit of give there, so we can actually utilize that. That's good. That is a good thing to have. And then let's go with... What hand did I grab there? That's the right hand. All right, so... We also have our sheaths on the back, which are directional, so that's always a good thing. I like that. I like the gunmetal parts here, the gray bits. The knees are sitting super low. That's weird. Super long thighs, super short calf. He's got the like sneakers, almost like light up sneakers there. We got some thigh rotation. I mean, compared to the Turtles, this is a very different feeling action figure. This is more... This feels more like a Star Wars Black Series figure, if I'm honest. Looks super cool, though. The very pointy shoulders. I love that they keep them in, like, Foot Clan garb, even though it's completely unnecessary for a freaking Terminator bot to basically have that. So, Pretty limited movement there due to the huge shoulder pauldrons kind of sticking up there. But it does work. Bicep rotation works. Double jointed elbow with a weird paint job like you do. Okay, so utilize that. And you do have bicep rotation, which is always a good thing. You do have wrist rotation with a fist movement. So you can do that number. That's good. That is real good. Okay, speaking of which, let's just go ahead and yoink that hand out. Go ahead and give this guy a sword. I like that. That's good. What do we got here? Okay, so we got a little bit of there. Whole lot of detail on the inside. Looks good. Head moves as a neck move. Nope, neck is in a fixed position, so that's interesting. Okay, so let's go with, this is a left arm battle. I'm trying to figure out, does it replace the entire forearm? Or is it the shoulder down? Because if it was forearm only, that is a lot of arm that have to extend out of nowhere. Yeah, it's got to be forearm only. That's the only thing moving. Interesting. Okay. So that arm really freaking extends. Wow. I don't know what the point of that is, but that is a thing. That is a thing it does. Does it become like a sniper rifle or something? That is crazy. Because now I got to look it up in the comics, see why they do that. Okay, do I have ankle? Yeah, okay, I got some ankle movement. That's good. So you got bicep rotation, you got some elbow movement, and then you've got whatever the heck is happening with this forearm, which I'm sure is not going to be problematic for balancing at all, right? Not at all. I'm sure of it. Okay, so one thing that does suck is this falls plague to the choice problem, because you've got different damaged heads. So you've got to figure out which one you want to swap. So I'm going to pull this off to the best of my ability. This is the other reason why you have to have multiples, because otherwise you wouldn't be able to just do that. So does this at all like plug on here? No. So this is basically just, you can tell it's like meant for somebody's hand to like go in there or something. I have to look at it. But you can definitely swap out the heads, or just have one big damaged head hanging out with the neck joint. Which way? This is forward. Okay. Does it have a, oh, okay. There's not just a double ball joint. It's a hinge and a ball joint. So that's good. That's very good. I like that. All right. So let's scooch all these bits out of the way here. I will say, yeah, the arm thing is a bit ridiculous. Like, I don't even understand the point of that. It's threatening, but I don't understand why. The only thing I can consider is that it's a weapon. You do have the free floating, like, kind of cloak thingy here over the shirt. Once again, why are they clothing a robot? I have no idea. Does seem strange. And why do they have shoes? Like, just regular shoes. Like, it's very cool. Don't get me wrong. I just don't understand why. And that's usually my downfall, is not understanding why. But that's okay. So, whoop. But that's okay. So, let's go ahead and get out his partner in crime, so to speak. And we'll bust out Sinja. They're both turtle hunting, pretty much machines. Once again, that hand doesn't work too well, or the feet don't work too well. So you can see they're taller than the Sinjas. Sinjas are clearly more people-like. Obviously, proportions make more sense. This is a far more robotic craziness looking thing. I like that the sword is different in its own right. Obviously, much more ragged, much cleaner, more official looking type of thing. Something you'd send out in the darkness, something you send out into the streets on purpose, you know. Make him look like he's ready to duel. Ready to duel. Okay, so bring out Karai, because of course she was the one out there hunting Raph with the foot soldiers. Get the Sinja out of the way there. So you got to have her out here with her troops, because of course Foot Clan. All right, I'm gonna get the other one out and conclude this video. Okay, there we go. Took a bit. Had to swap out the head for that thingy, and then I also gave Raph the broken mask to wield, just because it looks tight, I guess. Nobody holds it very well that I can see, so I'm not entirely certain who it's meant for. I also gave him the nice extendy arm there to hold the sword, just because I figured it'd be weird. And then, once again, they come with those bigger open hands that I have no clue what they're actually meant to hold. So that's fun. But either way, to continue on, the line here is pretty neat. I do love the fact they give the eyes like a little pupil on the inside. That's pretty cool. But also just the fact that, you know, now we have more Foot Clan happening. It is a good thing. We need some more like halfway exploded ones, like with the torso like all tore up, stuff like that, to really kind of utilize the bits and pieces. You know, like I've got a perfectly good helmet here, but now I've got a damaged neck there, so we can have some bits and pieces. Technically, you know, you could have some arms. You know, so I guess if you really wanted to build out like an extensive diorama of something, you know, you just have just torn up bits and pieces everywhere. And it's actually kind of hard to put a head back on the busted up neck here because, well, pointy things are bad. Okay, so we'll just have all that over there, and even a busted face, you know, that kind of stuff. So that's always a good thing. So now you got broken parts galore. It's fun. So either way, that's going to be it for this out the box of the Neca Last Ronin Footbot. It's fun. It's cool. Lots of options. Kind of wish that they didn't give you so many options. Just gave you another figure that was already busted. You know? So one with long arms, one with other things. So that way I don't just sit here with tons and tons of spare parts. I can swap stuff if I want. That's my opinion. Let me know what you think. All right. See you guys later.